Nothing wrong with that. And 106 iron. I think he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. And for the par. And a decent little putt there. And so far today, the score to beat is even par. And moving on to the 6th here. And this is looking fairway bound. And he's got to be happy with that. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And here's the 6 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that one's very, very close. And +1 on the day after that hole. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. And I think he will like that. 22 feet to the cup. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And he's tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Teeing off on this par 4. And sensing something was off on that swing. And unfortunately, he has ended up in the water. And about 7 feet to go here. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. Okay, Luke, into the final stretch of this event, really. I'm curious as to what you're seeing on the course today.
Just 2 shots off the pace, heading down the stretch. An exciting prospect. I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
Thanks, Luke, and let's get back down to the action on the 10th. And this shot is taken through the branches. And about 235 yards to go. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. Oh, that was very close. And this to save par. Oh my goodness, that was close. And they're about 3 feet away here. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. Going with the 6 iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this one's for birdie. And a decent putt. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. And that also means he is tied for 7th place. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. He's going right through the brush on this one. And this is heading directly at the water hazard. And this putt to save par. And this putt is for bogey. And this for the double bogey. And a good putt. currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. This putt's about 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt is for double bogey. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And this shot's looking promising. And it would appear that shot actually ended up in the rough. And 13 feet to go here. Just missing here. And this for the bogey. Ooh, and that was very close. It just didn't drop. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, 9 over is the score. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And about 180 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron. Well, not a good approach shot there. And this putt to save par. And a nice putt. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And I think he's going to like that. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And he'll be happy with that. And this one looks about 4 feet. For the birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. All right, 28 feet to the cup. And for the par. Ooh, just missing here. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And after that one, sitting at 9 over. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is 7 strokes off the lead. I wonder what's going through his head. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin. And to the folks at home, it's looking like sand. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. Not enough club on that one. And 18 feet to go here. Is this going to be too good to be true? And that was just pretty to watch. Long, long putt. FedEx Cup playoffs.
Oh, they'll be so pleased with that. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company. Hello and welcome to the first FedEx Cup playoff event for the season. What a thrilling time for this rookie to be finding themselves at this stage. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, joined alongside John McCarthy. And John, for any first-time player on the PGA Tour, goal number one is to make it and their ticket for next year. But now they've got an opportunity to achieve something even better.
I can only imagine. I kind of empathize a little bit with this golfer. It's kind of my first time as well covering an event like this. What for my sake,
What can I look forward to here today, do you think?
Well, there's always excitement and drama, especially you get to this stage. These are the best players of the season, and they're all trying to further themselves to get to the Tour Championship. Because if you make it to that final 30, not only do you get all the exemptions into all the big events, majors, and all the top tournaments next season, but the riches that come with it, the FedEx Cup bonus, it's a huge ticket. So anyone that's in the field right now, they'll be ready to put their foot down and play as well as they can.
Right. And I'm super excited to be at an event like this, and it's all the much better to be joined by you, obviously. And let's check back in after 9. We'll see how this rookie does after 9 holes.
Yeah, hopefully they make a good start.
And just a fantastic putt from that length. Forget about it. And starting today's round off at 2 under par already. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And from 135 away. And here's an 8-iron. This one's heading for the green. Okay, he's putting now. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one drops for par. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the third hole tee off. Looks like a 7-iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the fourth hole. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Ooh, that would have been good. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one drops for the birdie. And he's still in first place after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. And this putt is for birdie. And the putt will drop. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And a promising looking shot here. Oh, would you look at that? A very nice shot out of the fairway there. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And next up is a par 4, folks. From 145 yards out. And going with the 9 iron. And he's probably going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And this for the par. Ooh, inches away. And this for the bogey. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Wow. And that was just a monumental effort, hitting the green in 1 here on this par 4. And that will drop for eagle. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And teeing off on this par 3. And here's the 6 iron. About 13 feet away. For the bird. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th.
And I think he will be happy with that. And about 210 to the pin from here. And with that, he will be putting. And this putt is for eagle. And just missing. This putt's about a 2-footer. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. Hitting the green here off the tee on this par 4. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 8 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for birdie. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And going with the 6-iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for the bogey. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And this course is treating him well. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the card. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And about 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this one's looking pretty good. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And the eagle will drop. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 15th tee. This shot looks bound for the beach, folks. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And that's too bad, but he has been doing pretty good hitting those greens today so far. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. And the par putt drops. And currently sitting at 12 under par for the day. And setting up on the 16th tee.
I can't see him being very happy about that.
Well, I think this is heading to the rough. And he appears to be very deep in the rough here for this next shot. And setting up in the beach here.
And he's nicely out of that sand and onto the green.
Looking like 9 feet to the cup.
And that'll be for bogey.
And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole.
Find short grass.
And about 245 yards to the pin.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there.
Oh my gracious, that was close. And this is for birdie. And no change in his standings after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And if this next putt drops, that's for a 59 on the scorecard in their final round.
And that one goes in for the bird. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this. You're looking at the winner of the HB Studios Invitational. A great playoff performance by this player.
Oh, that's a wonderful performance, isn't it? Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company. and welcome to the Dell Technologies Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy, as we get ready to bring you all of today's action.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here. Hope you're doing all right. What can we expect here at TPC Boston? What's this first hole all about?
The opening hole at TPC Boston really provides you with some options early. At only 365 yards, it's not a long hole, so the smartest option is to just take a long iron or wood and lay up off the tee. But those who go for the green, beware of that very large bunker that guards the left and front of this green, as it's a very risky move. However, fortune can favour the brave.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. And from 24 feet away. And this one's for par. And starting today's round off at even par. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 130 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. Oh, and a solid attempt at a long putt, just doesn't want to drop. And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Going with the 9 iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. And to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. And 11 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, he's still in first place. And here we are on the 5th.
It's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this one's for birdie.
Ooh, it looked close. Just didn't go.
And tapping in for par. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, so far so good for this one. From about 120 yards.
Unlucky on that approach shot.
And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. And tapping in for par. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And next up is the par 5. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 160 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. This putt's about 3 feet away. We're all on the leaderboard. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this one's for birdie. Nice little putt. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And I think he'll like that. And this putt's about 13 feet from the cup. For the birdie. All right, Luke is back, and we finished the front 9. What are you looking forward to on the back 9 of this gorgeous course today?
Well, the finish at TPC Boston is an absolute beauty. A really scoreable par 5 if you can hit 2 great shots and get on that dance floor. Go for eagle. But there's danger all over the place. It's lurking right and short of the green. You've got to make sure you got your A game here.
Thanks, Luke. And now we'll get back to the action.
And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt there. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. And that's a bit out of character today. This round, he's been pretty good for his greens in regulation. Really nice shot out of the sand. This one's about a 7-footer. Solid putt. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Oh, that could have been worse. That'll play. 34-footer here. And about 14 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. All right, and let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. It looks like he's going through some trees. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. And oh my, this is going towards the sand. Now, from the greenside bunker. Very nicely done out of the sand. It's going to make getting par a whole lot easier. And that putt will go for par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And this is looking fairway bound. 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here. And something sounded off with that swing. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. And this to save the par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 15th here. And I think he's going to like that. This putt's for birdie. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. I think this might be a bit long. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. All right, from 24 feet out. And for the par. And that putt drops. And after that one, 5 under par for the day.